Hmm. I got the stream up. Yeah,
To do
but
the honors, and we're off and running from Raymond James. Wilson with a return here.
break up like it.
Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Let me see it. You can see it. I got the audio on now.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
I don't know if that's big one. They heard me staff multiple times. So.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin his drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He's going to throw this one. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come
Let me
that
get my boy
easily
back.
the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Catch me left side by Luka. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Baker now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not must-have
I
yet,
see a
Brock,
whole
but it does
dust
feel
of
pretty
cover
important
two
that they come
coming
up with an
down.
answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here.
That's
They
really
got the
call we
interference
call.
call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. First down, here's Baker. Ooh, puts him here under this one, right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Once more, it's Mayfield. Anticipated the quick staccato
Yeah,
pass there. It's
again.
knocked away, incomplete.
Looks like we're going for
Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now it's going to be third and long.
Porter Jr.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Wow, special teams highlight here. What a kick, downing it at the 1. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They get to Johnson to start this drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
It's Johnson on second down. Well, I'm not seeing a signal for safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. From his end zone, third and long. That's him on the quick hitter.
Oh, that ain't
This gets the first and more. Ripping off yards past the 40. And a big gain reaches midfield.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
They go play action on first down. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they're taking repeating how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Oh, this big guy is moving. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
And now folks calling my record, Chad.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. caught. It's Kate Otten. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield track. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker out of the pistol. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's brought
That's
down
crazy.
right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Complete to Bucky Irving. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They think the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Baker throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Mayfield to throw again. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's stepped up for the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. All set now. First and 10. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. So it'll be second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
180! Kings! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Done!
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Inside, this is a blue cup. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Working quickly here.
Run.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hey, alert 33! What's up?
Irving finds the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers will reach Painter for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Doesn't say that.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside
really good
25.
Did he end up sending? Oh, the corner.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock.
Oh,
Here they
spam.
come, first and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A timeout now as medical staff runs out to deal with an injured player, and that's A.J. Brown, the man in question. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
I'll check it out after my game.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren.
Are you leaving that bud?
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're to the end of one. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to reset those chains.
And he takes it down to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
On 2nd down, Warren ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To the air on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Take him down right along the 30.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a 4th down.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last too long. What happened the time in the diaries? No help for the weak, but the strong. Let it get boy for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the my homies got to do it. That they say wouldn't work.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
20. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. This is hauled in by on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Defense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. That's good.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Going into enemy territory. And we'll stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First down throw here. Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers trailing on the scoreboard. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Baker now from the gun. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mayfield. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
180!
Irving does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. The Steelers calling their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
180! What's that?
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Has it down close. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a one-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Wilson with a return here. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll go against Warren. This ride forward halted after a couple of yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB. The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
3rd down, they need 7. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
20!
From the gun, Mayfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
180! Hey, alert, 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 alert! God.
Throwing again is Baker. Has it in close. He's still going at the 30. And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
180! Run, run, run. Hey, alert 33! Oh, yeah, you got it, you got it. What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Well, and a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate. Looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the 2nd half.
So we'll We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Wilson with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
180! What's up?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield setting up the running back screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now Mayfield finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Good. 180! What's up?
Third and long for him here. That's complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Mayfield on first and 10. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Good. 180! Stop!
Second down. Mayfield to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
180! Stop!
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Catch made. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
20! What's up?
He'll throw it. Got a man. This is Evans. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Irving here from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. It's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Running left. This is Irving. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
180. What's up?
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
A gain of 19.
They work against the blitz. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. First and goal when we begin our 4th quarter. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Left side, caught by Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker out of the pistol. This is hauled in by Hunt on the right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Steelers get to it. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
Well, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. One player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
We'll start the grab here with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Going from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Warren here from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back now, pressure coming. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
From the gun, Johnson. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has a man, it's Brown. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Steelers.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Find an inside give to Warren. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
Good for the Steelers. 1st down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers take a fourth quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180!
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Got his target. It's Upton. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Let's go!
Offense up to the line fast.
Second and 7.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
38-yard line.
What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Stop!
Here he is to throw. Good time. This is a blue cut. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
What's up?
He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
20! What's up?
They give to Irving, left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
31. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now!
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
At the 23-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal. Now looking to throw. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
The field goal gives the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Point it right. Point. Good. Hey, alert 33. Real. What's that?
One final shot here. This is for the ball game. It's intercepted. That will do it. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.